What's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you guys fucking crushed it today. Make sure you read this disclaimer because I'm not promising that you're going to get these results by any means, but today was a damn good trading day for me. I'm walking away with a little over $1,234 in total profits. The ticker that I traded is right here, guys, which is QNTM. In one portfolio, I made 675. In the other portfolio, I made 649. And I'm going to show you how to identify this setup. This is called the Green Light Special Breakout, and it's one of my favorite setups. This setup has over a 70% win rate. Even though this one did give me a scare today, I was kind of like, damn, dude, is this actually going to be a loser? So if you guys are brand new to the channel and you don't know who the hell I am or what the hell I've been up to, my name is Andrew. And for me, I'm the backtesting guy. Over the past 15 months, I've backtested over 3,373 penny stock breakouts, guys. That's crazy to think of. Nobody else in the game has tracked more breakouts than me. I don't even know anybody else in the stock trading world that has a backtesting piece of software like this. But anyway, what I've been up to for the past 15 months, guys, is from 6 a.m. all the way till 12 p.m. I've tracked every single breakout that has happened in this market. And also, I tracked all these different variables with it, like time of day, free float, market cap, what does the next 1 minute candle do when it breaks out, what day of the week, what country is the stock from, how much did the stock dip before it broke out, like how much was the stock actually up for the day when it broke out. And what I wanted to do and identify, also I tracked the dollar volume going through the 5 minute candle when it breaks out as well. What I wanted to do is identify out of all these different variables, which one actually really does have a direct correlation to how much the stock is going to run, because I want to trade with historical data. I don't want to trade with emotions and feelings. So to give you an example of what the Green Light Special looks like, this is one of my favorite setups. I look for this every day. This is like my bread and butter. So over the past 74 trades, 54 of these have run for at least 15%. Now keep in mind, I haven't updated the past 2 days. So really this is 76 total trades and 56 winners. So this win rate has only went up. So win rate is probably sitting at like 74% right now. So 74% of the time, this setup runs for at least 15%. So 15% is the take profit, and then 15% is the stop loss. So in this scenario right here, this is a one-to-one risk to reward. Well, excuse me, it's actually not 15% stop loss. I actually set it at 17% stop loss. And the only reason why I do that is because it actually improves profit. So technically the risk is a little bit more than the reward, but you actually get more net profit. And the reason why I'm so adamant, why I want to take on people who have more than 10K plus inside of their portfolio, guys, I would love to show you strategies like this, because for you guys, like the position size up here in the right hand corner, I can customize this and put in any number that I want. But if you're trading with over $20,000 plus in your portfolio, one of the big things that I want you to know is that you can get super aggressive as far as position sizing with this setup. And the reason why I know that is because right here you can see like the most amount of max trades that you would take in one single day. So let me move myself here so you fully understand this. So let me move myself up. So down here at the bottom, right here, you can see 2 trades, 2 trades, 2 trades. And this is the max amount of trades that you would have taken in every single day. I have it sorted from highest to lowest. So the max amount of trades that you would have taken in one single day is 2, but a lot of days you're only taking 1 trade, okay? Which means like if you have a $20,000 portfolio, you can get pretty damn aggressive. So if your portfolio is sitting at like 20K, and you know you're only taking 2 trades per day, you're still in a cash account, which means, you know, your cash you gotta wait 1 day for your cash to settle, which means you can get pretty damn aggressive. You can go in with like 10K position sizes. Anyways, guys, if you only focus on this one setup and didn't focus on any other setup, your total profit for this setup would be right here. Total profit, if you execute it perfectly, would be around 41,000, give or take a couple percent, because you're probably not going to execute like you should on every single trade. But for most of you, if your portfolio grew by 30,000, you'd be happy. 20,000, you'd be super happy. But for you to take a portfolio from 20,000 and grow up by 41,000 here over the past 8 months, holy shit, dude, I'll fucking send you my address because you're going to be sending me a thank you letter. Down here at the bottom, a couple other stats that I want to show you is number one, like this is the equity curve. So this will just show you like how enjoyable a setup is, like how quick, like how much is the drawdown, because sometimes you'll have a setup that's technically profitable, but it does this shit right here, and like it's just horrible to trade. From what you can see here, like we don't have too much drawdown. You have this drawdown here end of October, and then boom, we've been pretty much growing steady ever since August. So pretty enjoyable in that part. And then right here you can see the total amount of green days. So 48 total green days, 19 total red days. 71% of the time you're walking away with a green day if you only take this one setup. But to take the setup, obviously, the con of this is it doesn't happen all the time. You have to be patient and you have to be disciplined, which most of you are not. Anyway, if you guys have over 10K plus in your portfolio, would love to train you one-on-one, click the link down below. We'll book a call. I'll tell you all about it, and I'll see if we're a good fit, okay? I just had 3 ladies sign up. I guess it's just going to be all ladies. So if you're a guy, would love to train you. If you're a woman, you want to outdo your husband, would love to train you as well. So let's actually jump into this setup, and I want to show you exactly what this looks like. So for the green light special breakout, what you want to do is when you sit down at the computer, come over to the top gainers list. And the first thing you want to do is identify all of the stocks on the top gainers list that have below a $50 million market cap and below a 50 million share free float. All right. The lower the market cap, the lower the free float, typically the bigger the move. All right. If either one of those are above 50 million, it is a no-go. It cannot be considered a green light special breakout. Once you've identified a stock that has below 50 million shares on the float and below a $50 million market cap, from there, what you're doing is you're looking for a move to the upside on the 5-minute time frame, like we get right here, and then you're looking for at least one red candle on the 5-minute time frame, which we get right here. So let me delete that and show you exactly what this looks like for me. I come over here to my horizontal line and I draw a breakout level. So something you may notice is that I don't put my levels at the top of the wick. Instead, I put my levels at the top of the body. It's just something that I've always done. And when I first started tracking this over 15 months ago, it's the way I started tracking it, and it's not like I could have changed it. So for me, this is how I've always tracked breakouts. So for me to counter breakout, what I look for is for a 5-minute candle to close above that level after we've pulled back. Because typically this indicates that, okay, longs are in control now. Buyers are in control because we're moving up past the previous level of resistance. So that's exactly what we get right here. Now, you don't want to buy in immediately. If you just buy in immediately right there, it's like a 48% win rate. And it's horrible and it's not profitable. You don't want to do that. Instead, what you want to do in this scenario is switch over to the 1-minute time frame. And you want to see what the 1-minute candles are doing while this stock is breaking out. So if you take a look down here at the bottom, it's 10 a.m. Switch over to the 1-minute time frame. We're going to go to 10 a.m. I'm going to click on OK. And then I am going to scroll down here, and there's a couple things that I want you to notice. Number one is that this 1-minute candle at 10 a.m. was trending green. That's one thing that you must see. The next thing is this next 1-minute candle also closed green, but I will say this is a horrible example because this one had lower volume, so the bid and ask was pretty, like there was a big spread on it basically. So while this one closed right here, the next candle opened down here, and then it barely closed green. So this one closed green, and this was technically a green light special breakout, but I didn't love it for that reason. However, I still ended up taking this trade. And it wasn't an enjoyable trade by any means. You can see that a lot of this was just like no volume. It basically fell off for most of the day. However, it didn't completely die off. And then it started to find its way back above the 9, the 13, the 21 EMA. And then later on in the day, this thing ended up hitting a 15% take profit. So for me, it's like, okay, I waited till that next 1-minute candle close. I got a 15% take profit. This stock ended up running over 26%. Ended up hitting my take profit like right around this time right here. So I ended up getting out. Now, most of the time, it's not going to have this deep pullback and then slow grind up on low volume. Most of the time, when the 5-minute candle breaks out and both 1-minute candles are trending green, it's usually an almost immediate pop to the upside. It's typically a short-term momentum. This one fell off and then came back later on. But a couple things was low flow. Market cap was good. Also, they dropped news today as well. And the 1-minute candle, the time frames, they were aligning very well. So that is the green light special breakout, guys. I've been tracking this ever since August. If you guys want help identifying this on a daily basis, there's a couple other things you can do to really maximize this. I would love to train you one-on-one. Click that link down below. That's all I got for you in today's video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Deuces.